Hey guys, today I am going to be telling you guys, or at least giving you guys some advice on how to survive middle school or junior high. I am, well, I went to both a middle school and a junior high. I went to middle school in 6th and 7th grade. And then I moved, and it was junior high, which was 7th and 8th grade, just originally. So I was a young one, I guess you would say. Everyone out here where I live now thinks it's all weird that 6th graders go to middle school, but it's not. So if you're a 6th grader going into middle school, it is a bit intimidating and scary. But it's not, honestly, it's not that bad. You will get called names by the older kids. It's just how it works. When I was in 6th grade, it sounds so weird saying it, but when I was in 6th grade, we got called squeakers. I don't know if anyone else is, if you're graduated 6th grade or whatever, got called squeakers. But it's, you just gotta get, like, the first couple weeks is like difficult because you're just getting used to going to 7 hours. Like when I was in 6th and 7th grade, I had 7 hours. In 8th grade, I had 7th hours at my one school I went to, but I transferred at 4th quarter, and we have 6 hours now. So it is a bit different. It's not gonna be your elementary classes. It gives you a chance to grow up, I guess. And yeah, so don't try to be weird, because if you're like weird, I don't want to say you get picked on, but it is a bit harder for you. Try to fit in, but don't change yourself and like say, yeah, I'm your best friend. But you know, be yourself. Like, that's the best thing I could say, is just be yourself. You probably will get in the wrong crowd. Yeah. So that's my 6th grade survival tips. Not really good ones. 7th grade is a bit different. We didn't get called really anything by the 8th graders at the time. But I know at my school now, we call the 7th graders subbies. So, or real weird names for peoples. 7th grade, most schools give you the opportunity to do sports, and yeah, I did sideline cheer in 7th grade and competitive cheer, which was kind of hard for me because I didn't get the best grades, and like, I didn't get really good grades in 6th grade at all. Like, I was getting D's. Like, D's were like lowest. I only got 1 F on a report card. But on 7th grade, you had to keep your grades up at least to C average. It is a bit difficult. It even caused me to sit out of one of the games and for sideline because I had an F for quarter. So yeah, I'm not the smartest person. Like, I try my hardest, or like in 7th grade and 6th grade I didn't really try, and then like 8th grade I started. But yeah, so try to keep your grades up is pretty much all I could say. You feel awesome when you get on the honor roll though, like, just feels awesome. Well, in 8th grade, I went from like my old school I went to for 6th and 7th grade. I went in that district since I was in 4th grade to 7th grade. So then I moved out to where I am living now. Well, not living now, but I don't know if that makes sense. But I went to a new school at the beginning of the school year. Like, no one really knew me. It is kind of difficult going to a new school. I sat with the weird people at the first day. Like, people were kind of scary. They had like their nose piercings there. And it was just nose piercings and red hair. I was like, whoa, stepping back. Who am I sitting with? And I tried my best, like, try to find friends and stuff. For a couple days I was like, oh, I don't know anyone, like, no one knows me. No one really wants to be my friend. Yeah. if you guys need advice about like going to like a new school, I'm your girl. And then I was doing okay like the first quarter semester. It wasn't the best. Still got my C's and my D's. Third quarter, I was like, girl, you gotta get your act together, like, which eventually made me get the honor roll, and I had a 3.5, so GPA. I was very proud of myself. Like, I was doing good in math, I was doing good in science, I was doing good in history. Well, it was called social studies in my old school, but now it's called history. Yeah, and then I was doing good. I was finally getting used to how the school works and like the subjects. And then fourth quarter for 8th grade year, I switched schools again. Not really my choice, but we moved, and since the school is like go down my street a little and it's like right there, I had really no choice 'cause my old school was 15 minutes away from where I live now. It just like it was kind of bittersweet because it was like leaving my old school, because it wasn't like I was hanging kind of with the wrong people, I guess I could say. I was talking to them, I was like, yeah, my old school wasn't the best school. It was kind of, girls were like, nope, I'm not gonna wear a shirt today. Yeah, so that's just great. It was kind of like when I left, I didn't really cry until like I was after school. I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna see these people again. But like there's a mall like down the street, so and they always go there. So God, I'm tearing. So went to a new school. It was going in the middle of the year is different than starting in the beginning. Starting in the middle is, I think I liked it better than starting in the beginning, because you get the chance, people are like, oh, who's that? But I hate it so much being called a new girl. I was called that for like 3 weeks, and I was like, I don't like even know someone's first name, and they asked me, what's your last name? My last name, I'm like, I'm not gonna listen to your last name. But yeah, I transferred in like middle year, but it sucks now because I didn't learn the stuff that they're learning here in my old school, and which is causing me to get like straight C's and an F in math. And I always say math weird. It always sounds like I'm saying meth. Math. It just kind of sucks. It's like I really want to try, and like here if you fail you gotta go to summer school, which I really don't. I try my hardest and it just isn't good enough, I guess. This isn't really giving you tips, it's just telling you my life story. But yeah, and I had to keep my grades up to do cheer in high school. Yeah. And I'm not the best, or I'm not the positive person either, so. For 8th grade, my advice, I really don't have too much, though. Just get good grades. And that's about it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed my advice, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.